Hello. For this lesson you will need a pencil and you will need the worksheet that will be given to you by your teacher or by your mummy or daddy. So pause the video until you have what you need. So you should have a pencil and the worksheet that has been given to you. And now you should be ready to learn. This week you are learning that some numbers are odd and that some numbers are even. And these are words you're going to hear a lot. So let me try and explain what they mean. Here are 5 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'd like to give Mabel half and keep half for myself. And if we've got half, it means we have the same number of apples each. So let me try and share the apples out. Here's Mabel's plate. She can't be here today because she's in school. So I'm going to share out the apples. These are my apples and these are Mabel's apples. 1 for Mabel, 1 for me. 1 for Mabel, 1 for me. Oh, and I've got 1 left over. If I give this to Mabel, that means she'll have 3, and that's not fair because I've only got 2. And if I have it, Mabel's going to be upset because I will have more than Mabel. So we can say you can't share 5 apples between 2 people because there's 1 left over. And because there's 1 left over, we say 5 is an odd number. So I wonder what an even number is. Let's try again. I'm going to start with 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 apples. And I'm going to share them between myself and Mabel. And we're going to have half each. So I'm going to share them out. 1 for Mabel, 1 for me. 1 for Mabel, 1 for me, and there's none left over. So I can share 4 apples between myself and Mabel. And because we have none left over, it means that 4 is an even number. So if you're sharing things between 2, if there's 1 left over, that means the number is odd. But if there's none left over, like here, we say the number is even. Let's have a look at the worksheet. So, this is the worksheet. You have to decide if the number is odd or even. You might not have any apples or oranges or bits of fruit, so you can use coins or any counters. So let's try and do the first one together. I can see there are 1, 2, 3 pieces of fruit. So I'm going to get 3 apples, and you can get 3 counters, 3 stones, it doesn't really matter. And I say to myself, can I share these out between myself and Mabel? So I'm going to try and do that. And I remember it's got to be fair. There's 1 for Mabel, there's 1 for me, and there's 1. Oh, if I give this to Mabel, I'm going to be upset. If I keep it, Mabel's going to be upset because we're not going to have the same. So I can't share 3 out between the two of us. There's 1 left over. And because there's 1 left over, that means the number 3 is an odd number. So on the worksheet, I know that 3 is odd, so I'm going to write the word odd in the box. Like that. And that's how you do the rest of the worksheet. You count the number of bits of fruit. You can use counters to help you. Find out if you can share the bits of fruit between 2, make 2 piles. And if there's 1 left over, that tells you the number is odd. If there's none left over and you have the same amount each, that means the number is even. So enjoy finding out which numbers are odd and which numbers are even, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.